Good morning, everyone. It is, what time is it?
Good morning.
9:38, and we are getting ready to go to Panera for the first time since Omicron came and went. We've had some not great weather on some Thursdays, and when I first said, okay, I think we're ready to meet up again, she missed my message that week, and then the next week the weather was bad, and so now we're gonna try. Jaxie might want a hat, babe. It's so cold. They're in, I think, the top drawer in the closet. It is supposed to get up to, I don't know, like upper 40s today. Maybe a little past that. No, it says 52 now. It's 46 right now, but I think the wind chill is only about 40. We do sit sheltered from the wind, but we're also sheltered from the sun. So we're gonna layer. We can always take off the layers. But yeah, that'll be nice to see my friend again, because when we are locked down tight, we only really see Yvonne. It's just kind of crazy. Like every single day I'm reading more things. I'm like, okay, we're ending all these COVID announcements. We're ending the masks. We're ending vaccines. We're ending testing. We're no longer sending out our stats on testing. We're doing nothing. No more masks on the school bus. And it's just like they were just waiting for the Omicron peak to go back down to just declare COVID done, even though we're like not at our lowest point. So it's crazy and too sudden for me. It's gonna take me some time. We're definitely not eating in restaurants yet, but yeah, I need to throw this away because I've already called the bank and dealt with it. You got your flashy shoes on. All right, can you put your sweater on?
No, I'm a little bit cold, guys.
Okay, I'll help you.
Okay.
All right. We are gonna head out then, and we'll see you there. Hello, I have taken a bath. As you can see, looking a little rough. Clean it up here every time he gets clothes. Half of them end up on the floor. Anyway, how are you? I'm exhausted, and I was confused about it, but then I realized I had my period since Sunday. That would be why. I'm just getting increasingly tired. I haven't been sleeping great. I've had a lot of anxiety today, mostly over Jack's going into public school. I'm just so worried about him getting bullied and feeling overwhelmed. But anyway, our day started with us heading out to our Panera meetup that we put on hold in mid-December when Omicron started to pick up. There's been a lot of times that we've had to put it on hold, but prior to the pandemic, we had met up for years, first with La Leche League, and then when that kind of dissolved, we continued, my friend and I. And then the pandemic hit, so we stopped. And when we hit like a summer lull, I don't know when we saw her, if we saw her in 2020 at all, or if it was just 2021, but we picked back up and then we stopped again. So it's like when the surges get bad, we have to put it on pause. So this was our first week of trying to get back together, and I guess she forgot, so we got there and ordered, and she still wasn't there. So like 20 minutes later, I messaged and she's like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. But she came and had a coffee with us. Breakfast had already ended and she'd already eaten. So what?
I got it.
Man. Alright. Hold on. Somebody didn't go pee before they got in the tub. Might have to help him get back in. Anyway, she came and we caught up a bit, and I found out that her daughter, who's a year younger than Jack's, will be in the same middle school, even though they live across town. I guess they're right on the edge of the territory. The middle schools have pretty big territory, so do the high schools. Elementary schools are small. And she'll be in his high school too. The high school is practically in our neighborhood. So, yeah, very cool. He's still, like, terrified, and I understand, but I wish that he would be open to things like, oh, let's see if we can go to this orientation or take a tour or this or that, and he's just like, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that. I know she was talking about some sort of a summer orientation for the 6th graders, which her daughter will be. She just apparently went to a 6th grade parent orientation already in, like, March. And I get nothing coming in at 7th grade, but we weren't feeling comfortable sending him last year when it would probably have been easier. So it was great seeing her, but it put all that anxiety back in me, and now I feel like I need to email that registrar for the middle school. But I'm thinking I should do it on Monday morning, that would be better. Okay, he just got in the tub, so he's about to get in the tub. You ready? Alright, just climb back in, then I'll move the towel. You can sanitize. It will, but you might as well before you touch that towel. You don't need pee paws on the towel. I'm just here to take the towel once you get in. Hurry up, man. I'll stand here all day. Okay, you're sanitized. Don't want this to end up in there or soaking. Okay. Alright, towel is out of the way, and you just got super close up. Yeah. So we did that. We hung out with her. It was very, very cold. Very cold. I think it was like 47 or something, but it was feeling barely 40. Usually we're sheltered from the wind, but we were not. We had to sit at the one table on the edge of the patio that had no umbrella because all the umbrellas are closed and they're so bulky that you can't see anybody around it. You just see yourself. So we have to sit at the one that doesn't have an umbrella, and that's just right in the edge where it's windy. I put the kids so their backs were at the wind and I was facing it. It was quite chilly. We did dress warm, but it was still chilly. I brought extra gloves and coats and hats, so we tried to bundle up. But yeah, if it was any colder, we wouldn't do it. And next week we might try to just go on the warmest day instead of Thursday. But there is a grocery store right in that shopping center, so because we barely got any broccoli and we already used it all up, we were like, okay, let's warm up by going and getting that broccoli. And then, of course, they want to get other stuff. And Jack's like, can we just walk down every aisle so we can have an indoor walk? I was like, sure. Set a walk timer. And we ended up leaving with broccoli, a red pepper for Sebastian, a new toothbrush for Sebastian, a package of strawberry crepes for Jax, and a new spray bottle of air freshener for our foyer. We have a little machine that every 90 minutes goes and spritzes towards the front door with some air freshener to relieve the house of doggy smell. Though I will say Ziggy doesn't smell as bad as a 12-year-old golden retriever. Bless Benny's soul. It's a little stinky towards the end. That's just how it goes. So that's what we got. Then headed home. I had to pee so bad halfway through the grocery store. Though uncomfortable drive home, but we came home, peed, and we did some school. As planned, I had a lesson on our education.com online service queued up for him. So we did that, and then I pulled out my worksheet book and we did some worksheets from that, and we did the library craft that the library gave us the other day. It was Shamrock Man. No theme today. It was just, let's get done what we get done after we see our friend. And then he ate some lunch. He wanted a PBJ. I had just a protein bar, and then I had a rice cake with peanut butter a little bit later. Just trying to get some more protein in me since I'm so tired. Then up to quiet time, where I continue to feel anxious about war, the war of Russia invading Ukraine, and school stuff. The transition is going to be rough for us all. I literally know nothing about public school. Then, after quiet time, I went downstairs. Danny updated me on some cool stuff he's going to do to the website that we're trying to launch. That mostly he is trying to launch, but he wants to change everything. But it should be not too bad. Not delay it too much and make things a little easier. And then I sat down and did some more painting. I'm having to jump around a lot just because sometimes it's easier to let the layers dry. Sometimes I need to do them wet. And also, I keep saying tiles. Scales can get a little monotonous, so sometimes it helps my brain to jump around. But I think it's going to come together. I'm starting to feel a little more confident about it. Then I'm still waiting on checks to get paid for my graphic design work. He's always behind. It's always been that way. He had sent some checks, but they bounced. And so we're waiting for a new batch of checks. And they were supposed to be here, so he was like, oh man, I should have had to go to our mailbox, our postal box, while you're out because you had to drive past it, but I totally forgot. So I will order Indian food, yes, which is in one shopping center over, and he would check the mailbox. So he went off to do that. The kids don't really eat Indian though. Sebastian would eat butter chicken. It's just expensive, and I can just feed them since I have to feed Jax. So I cooked them chicken and some broccoli and carrots, and then made them some garlic bread, and finished magically right when Danny got home with the Indian food, but no check because it's still not there. Yeah. But we ate dinner. It was delicious. I'm looking forward to leftovers. And then I just really wanted a bath. I made it super hot and sat there. I watched a few videos. I watched a video of somebody leaving Kyiv before the invasion made it to the city center, them taking the refugee train to Hungary. It was something to see. And then I went downstairs and started on Sebastian's school. I do need to reread Jax's essay. I already edited it last night, made all the comments for his edit, so I need to check that and give him his final grade. But I was queuing up greater than and less than and like an alligator theme, so all I have to do is get some supplies ready for 2 different crafts tomorrow, so I hope you're happy about 2 crafts. And I already have all the worksheets on the printer, so I need to get that, so I don't want to have to stay up forever doing school stuff. Friday tomorrow, so that's always a great day for me. I can go back to braiding. I do have some of the new braids in with the tinsel. I don't think I've mentioned it, but this tinsel is different. It's not metallic tinsel like the other kind of gray hair I had with rainbow metallic tinsel. This is like clear, translucent plastic, like a green color, neon green. Gorgeous. But when I straighten the hair, it comes in like this frizzy, kinky texture, and it's heat safe, so you can straighten it out to my texture. When I do that, the tinsel curls up into corkscrews, tiny, tiny little corkscrews up at the top. I'm like, and you can't smooth it out. It's just like that. And with the metallic tinsel, it would kind of take a wave. It would mostly curl. It wasn't quite as curly, and it was definitely more staticky, but it was fine, and it was so pretty. But this, I can't leave it in. It just curls up. So every time I do a braid, I have to then pick out all those little curls and cut them all off. So I don't know if I can catch it. Here's some of them. So hopefully you can see that I'm leaving the tinsel in the braid and then cutting it off when I get to the bottom of the braid. So at least I have the sparkle here, but sadly I won't have the sparkle in my hair, but it will make a lovely oil slick medium blonde, which is what I am going for, because I'm still taking it easy on the hair. It's going to be a lot of natural blonde mixed with other colors, I think, over this year, because I am still on a bleach break indefinitely, and we'll just do what we do. Yeah, I think that's it. I started talking about my hair because tomorrow I'm gonna braid, not tonight. I'm just tired. I'm just gonna chill and go to bed. I've been getting into bed a little bit before Danny, even every night. But I've been talking too long. I'm gonna check on him and get him out of the tub. So I hope that you guys are doing well. Yeah, I feel like I haven't talked to anybody in a while, except for my friends finally. I've just been very isolated. I don't know if that's so good for my mental well-being, but I'm just not really good at typing to people over devices. Just, it's not the same, you know? But I did chat a little bit with another friend, helping her out with some social media questions. Not that I'm the expert, but I gave my opinions. Yeah, so thanks. All this to say thank you for watching and thank you for commenting, and it makes me feel a little bit connected even when I'm so isolated. I'm hoping for some nice weather this weekend and getting to maybe go for a drive. Finally, we keep saying, hey, we could still go for a drive, but then Danny's just glued to his computer because of this huge project, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight. It's been so long. I've been talking for 12 minutes, so good night, friends. Let's put some penguins and bears in there. This is my bear I saved up for when I was little. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.